I fuck with. Where's the other one?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea where any of the clothes in my house are.
What do you know where your other sock is?
Nope.
So you got one glove and one sock.
One glove, one sock, and they're opposites.
You got like two. I mean, that's not how socks and gloves work.
Yeah, look, you could. No, this is a cool glove because you could change it to your left hand.
You know what's crazy? You could probably put that left sock on your right foot.
Yeah, it'll just look ridiculous.
You think you'd be able to tell?
It would look twisted.
Yeah.
God forbid somebody sees me sitting down. Georgie, what are you doing?
Did you ever have like socks that have like a design?
I have
for,
tons
like,
of crazy socks.
Do you? You're a crazy
Yeah.
sock guy. Dude.
What are you doing?
We're talking about socks in the beginning of our podcast, dude. We just woke up. We were sleeping on the couch together.
Yeah,
we watched a wonderful football game with our eyes closed. It was nice,
Birds.
dude. Go Birds.
Yeah, I didn't like
Eagles
getting
won.
bum rushed by our two producers. I got shooken out of my sleep.
Yeah. I got to say, for the first time ever, I think Christian did more shaking than Brody did this time. Brody
Yeah, he
walked
did.
in and he goes, "Oh, you guys are sleeping?" And I was like,
bro,
"Yeah."
what are you
I tried to talk to him for a little bit, and then we just watched football. Christian came in with a fucking fire in his heart, dude. Christian came in hot.
Yeah, just set the vibes right, dude.
I know. We're trying to lock in, dude.
I know. Let me lock in. What's it called? So fucking.
We felt, dude. Let's just get right into it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's just get right into it.
We're on episode 14.
Yeah.
We recorded this yesterday.
Who did we record it with?
We went and got our B-roll Hall of Famers to be on the podcast, which was Mikey Madness, the guy who does cocaine off of his hand to start the last Casual Friday or 2 Casual Fridays from now, and DJ Mel B. Now, they were both very nice. They're both awesome. I love Mel B. Mikey's a new friend of mine, I like to think. I don't know. He had his arm around my head for most of the pod.
He did touch the back of your neck a bunch of times.
It was crazy the amount of time he touched the back of my head, dude. He kept going like behind my head, and then like I would feel him. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like he was like rubbing the back of my head. I was like, this is horrifying,
dude.
But he was so big.
It's good that you didn't tell me about that while it was happening. I would have fucking freaked, dude.
Yeah, thank God we didn't. We got
I would have gotten angry.
So I don't know whose idea. It was essentially ours.
It was ours.
It was ours.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we get to make the ideas here.
He said, "Christian, can we do this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I fucking guess so."
Yeah, he did not want to do it at all. No, rightfully so.
It's because Christian is smart, and it's like he makes the podcast.
Yeah. On paper, this felt like a good idea, handing regular people microphones and asking them to talk. But in all reality, it ended up going very south, I feel like. So let's set the stage. We get to Mikey Madness's house, and it is
immediately scary.
It is.
We walk in.
Immediately, it's scary.
We walk in, and he goes, "Wait here." I'm like, "Oh, I hate that right off the bat, dude."
So we brought.
Wait here sucks in a house that looks like that.
I was gonna say, dude, it's like when you go to buy weed from a guy who sells more than weed, and you're like, dude, I'm just trying to get a cue, man.
Yeah, dude, and you gotta hang out with him.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it was weird. Yeah, so we get there, and he didn't know who was all coming. I told him 4 people.
Yeah,
right, but I kind of didn't let him know Mel B was coming because Mel B, I figured, was gonna be like our olive branch, you know, like okay, the only interaction we've had with this guy is posting a video of him doing cocaine on the internet.
Yeah. And then him commenting on it and being like, "Let me be on the podcast."
Yeah, so, I thought we might die when we walk in there. So I was like, all right, let's bring Mel B.
I was literally like, so let's bring a girl. Let's bring a girl who's smaller than both of us.
Yeah, well, she said she knew him. She said,
yeah. Well, she said she used to do his hair. And then
turns out she made the situation way worse.
Dude, we walked in. And she's like, they're kind of like looking at each other. She's like, "Yeah, like we know each other." She goes, "Yeah, I used to do your hair." And he goes, "Oh yeah, you charged me $230 for highlights." And I was immediately like, "You guys want to go smoke a cigarette?"
Yeah, maybe Mel B was the wrong person to bring for this. He was cool. We have some. No, stuff.
He was cool. He was He was way less scary than I thought he was going to be.
No, a lot more reserved too than I thought he was going to be.
I mean, I don't know if that's what I would say, but
are we gonna
Christians?
Yeah, dude, he was a lot more Steel Reserve. That guy was out of his fucking mind the entire time, dude.
It was crazy. Like, he was like talking to me and Christian while you and Mel B were outside smoking and we were standing there. And he was just yapping at us. And I just remember like me and Christian, like, it's like we were talking to a T-Rex. Like, it was like, don't fucking move. Like, don't move a muscle while you're in here.
Dude, I moved a stool so I could like set up the computer and stuff. And he literally almost tweaked. He was like, what are you doing with that? What are you doing? And I was like, could I sit on this stool? And he was like, I guess. I was like, oh no.
Dude, it was a very interesting place to be in.
It was. I have been in that apartment like 4 million times in my life, dude, and it has never not been dressed with a pit bull.
There's always a pit bull.
And it's coming from a dude with a shitty apartment and a pit bull.
I know, dude. There's always a pit
My apartment's
bull.
way less scary looking than that guy's though.
And
I was going to say, you live in a trap home, though. That's a trap house.
Yeah, for sure.
Trap apartment.
Buttercup was beautiful.
Buttercup was
Buttercup was
beautiful.
a fucking angel. What a sweet dog.
I guess we'll roll. You want to roll some of the pod here?
Yeah, something.
We'll
There's
say that.
I know we have video of Buttercup like jumping on me.
Yeah. Oh, we have video of him grabbing Buttercup in the middle of the pod, which is insane. But yeah, no. So here, enjoy some of the Mikey Madness and Mel B pod. So Mikey here led off probably our most popular Casual Friday.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
Mikey.
very casual.
It was super casual.
Yeah. I don't
Like he
remember.
came in like a
Anyway.
fucking hellfire, dude.
Yeah.
We were just filming each other doing spiders in the fucking alleyway, dude.
We were having innocent fun in the alleyway doing spiders.
I was having very not innocent fun.
Dude, that's innocent fun if you ask
Dude,
me,
I was in
dude.
rare form.
We were filming each
Rare
other,
form.
and then Mikey came barreling through with a man who was also filming him. And then we made double B-roll, dude.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
When two reality shows
Yeah,
collide.
Yeah.
It wasn't too specific. It was just B-roll.
It was just B-roll.
Yeah,
That's
and then-
all
And
it
a
was.
C-roll.
And then we were talking about it the next day. We were on the phone, and Logan goes, "Dude, do you think he's gonna see that?" And I go, "He's for sure gonna see that, dude. We live in
Yeah.
Philadelphia." And
Yeah.
then, dude, I shit you not, we're on the phone, and we drive by your fucking apartment, and Logan goes, "Oh, I'm pretty sure I just saw him in his lobby." Dude.
Really hope he doesn't hate this video.
Yeah.
Did you
I
hate
mean,
the video?
honestly, like it put me. It was definitely not a good look. But like, I mean, my mother.
It
Didn't
was New
appreciate
Year's.
It.
Your mother saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother saw it. She thought it was very cool.
Yeah, my mom thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
His mom followed our podcast from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of follows because of you, Mikey.
All right, right on.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude.
Wait, your mom didn't follow the podcast otherwise?
No.
No.
But
No, well,
because
see,
of
dude,
that,
I'll
okay.
be pulling a milk.
She seems cool.
You be pulling in.
I'm pulling at moms, yo.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah,
And then to our right, we have another B-roll Hall of Famer and my stylist and DJ
Yeah.
extraordinaire.
Oh, true, dude. We were talking about you on the last episode. How you styled him up for Grace O'Malley.
Oh, yeah.
Made me look good, Mel B.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We
I mean,
actually.
it's not difficult.
Yeah.
We,
Ow, I hit my head.
yeah.
I was trying to
Can't
mute and I
be
hit my
here.
head, dude.
Chrissy, can you hand me the blue tote while we're on this topic?
Oh boy.
So I wanted to show everybody that I be renting swag from you, Mel B. So I have Mel B's clothes here. So Mel B dresses me for comedy shows, Mikey.
Okay.
All right.
She cut my hair once. She just gave me highlights and charged me $260.
You said 30 when we first got here.
I mean, I looked at my Cash App and it was $260. But yeah,
well,
I'm not,
I mean,
not
I'm
doing that
supposed
again.
to charge hourly, so
I don't fucking
actually,
care.
How long was she here? Because you're a
should have been
yapper.
more.
I was very well off at the time, so I really didn't care. But now it's
Were the highlights good?
they're all right.
Damn.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
know.
For
Well, I
my-
don't do hair anymore.
Yeah. So yeah.
Professional
Mel
DJ,
B,
dude.
Mel B just styles comedians
Yeah.
and does DJing.
That's.
DJs?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's
Does DJing sounds
Does
cool.
DJing.
It's good.
Yeah.
So Mel B, so you gave me these two hats. Men Are Trash and Jersey Girl. They were big hits.
Oh,
over the
I'm
weekend.
glad. I'm glad.
Big hits. And I have to return these, but I got a surprise for you.
Ooh,
Also, I didn't return all your clothes. Some of them I still have.
that's okay. you can keep wearing them.
I brought you the Betty Boop
I
shirt for
love
you to
Betty
borrow.
Boop. That's
Betty Boop's
incredible.
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, now you're my stylist.
Yes.
Yeah, she was originally black, and then they changed her to white.
I
Betty
mean,
Boop.
Really?
Yeah, Betty Boop was originally black.
What was her name?
She Betty Boop, but
Oh.
she was She was modeled after Josephine Baker.
I did not know that.
Josephine Baker was a dancer, singer, actress, vaudeville, very famous.
She sounds almost as cool as Mel B.
Probably cooler.
So you guys know each other then, right? As we just kind of like.
Yeah. I've definitely just like Philly face, Philly person, Philly personality. Yeah. It's the biggest small town in the world.
Yeah, amen. That's why you saw the video. We went to.
So you saw the video 12 hours after we posted it.
We
and 20 minutes after we had the conversation about it.
Yeah, some girl I was hollering at like randomly sent that to me. Like she was like, "Is this you?" I was like, "What do you think?"
Funny.
I mean,
I was about to ask how you got this.
Well, how do you
Your
feel about
face.
it? You know.
I mean, I was just like, "Oh fuck." But
Like-
then it's
like,
kind
if
of
you
like
think
it's out
it's
there,
cool,
and
yeah,
it's like
it's
I
me.
I
Do
did
you remember it at all?
No.
Do you remember events leading up to it?
Yes.
How was your?
I
Yeah,
remember-
give us your night
that-
before
all
the
right,
alley.
So, I
Buttercup.
I went to meet a friend of mine who was in from out of town, who was in a band called Fillmore Brown. He was a band called Fillmore Brown, and
That's the guy that was filming you.
yeah, my buddy Elad, and
was
I
filming
met him
Mike.
at Dirty Frank's.
He was filming Brown.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
was-
I guess.
I don't really drink much. Like I like psychedelics more than anything. But
Not that night.
No, I was doing definitely some. I was doing some drinking, but I was at Dirty Frank's and we were drinking fucking whiskey and beer and next thing you
else would
know
you do at
I
Dirty Frank's?
somehow ended up with a fucking bag of cocaine and
You just found it on the ground.
no, I didn't find it on the ground.
all right.
No, I don't do shit I find on the ground unless it's
Yeah, that's smart.
unless it's able to consent.
I feel like that's like your laundry day, like when you pull pants out and you find $1 in them.
yeah.
You're like, oh, sweet.
It was sort of something like that. It was like I had an old jacket that I haven't worn in forever, and I found a bag of cocaine in it. So,
Nice.
Rules.
I haven't done it in a while, so I fucking hammered, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll do this, and I did it, and there was a leading up to that, from leaving Dirty Frank's to where I met you, between McGillen's and whatever fucking bar that is.
Yeah, in the alley.
Yeah.
Time.
I don't remember any of that, but I started to remember immediately after that, because I guess the shit was working.
Yeah.
You last
Yeah,
night.
you woke back up when you
Yeah,
got to the alley.
I snapped back to reality, and then next thing I know, it was fucking at McGlinchey's or I don't know, somewhere.
From Dirty Frank's to McGlinchey's.
That's a far walk.
Not really. Not if you were born and raised in Philadelphia, dude. I'll walk from West Philly to Bridge and Pratt.
That's fair.
Not
That's
if, not
fair.
if you're doing a bunch of cocaine. I
Yeah,
feel
it's-
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
also
know.
true. Your legs are just moving at that point.
Yeah, I was like, it was a rare moment for me.
So I never liked cocaine, dude, because it
I
would
love it.
make you not drunk anymore. I hated that.
Yeah.
I like getting
Yeah,
drunk
but then you
way
can
more
drink
than I like
more. You
doing
get drunk
cocaine.
again.
You can get drunk again. Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, but just don't expect your dick to work.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, they make pills for that.
Yeah, but they don't always work.
I like Adderall. I don't like Coke. Coke takes too long.
I just take Adderall, man. You don't even take that shit anymore.
No.
I tell people to do Adderall like an
Yeah.
adult.
takes. I like it lasting longer through the day.
Yeah.
I like sleep. I mean, if you start, at least
You like sleep?
I like sleep.
I enjoy sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe George, I could see liking sleep. Mike, I don't think you could ever like
Dude,
sleep.
no, naps, dude. Naps are the shit. Man.
Yeah, naps are the
Naps.
shit.
Naps are the shit, dude. Naps are the
That's
shit.
what I did all day yesterday, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I have like I have a lot of nerve damage, so I don't sleep for too long. But I love naps.
What do you have nerve damage from?
I was it's an ongoing workers' comp case, but I had a.
Oh, should we not talk about it?
What I can say is I
Big
had
secret?
my big toe on one of my feet crushed by a forklift. And
Oh my
and
God. I
drive a
crushed like a grape and
forklift. Used to.
amputated.
It was you.
Oh,
And
no.
Oh.
they reconstructed it,
Ouchie.
and it's an ongoing case. So that's all I can say about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll be sleeping, and then just wake up and be in extreme pain, and then I'll
Mikey,
smoke a
you
joint and
are
go back to sleep.
you are an interesting fella, sir. Okay.
One thing that. Welcome back,
Yo.
dude. One thing that I was very surprised at, that I had no idea was gonna happen, was he went on a few tangents.
Oh yeah. The best part is we're outside and we're talking to Mikey Madness, and I'm like, just kind
There's
of
a
laying out.
pool on the roof.
There
of,
is a inflatable pool.
It's not inflated right now.
No, it's deflated pool.
Full
on
of
the
cigarette
roof.
butts. on the roof of the restaurant that he works at / lives above. I hope he doesn't watch this and get mad at us.
Yeah, he's
dude.
gonna hate this. He's gonna absolutely hate this.
He just did the. He thinks the podcast is gonna be him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely gonna watch this.
He's gonna be pissed about this.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
dude.
I mean,
Please enjoy more Mikey Madness and Mel B on the pod.
All
And
right.
then Mel B, what do you give us a little bit about you? Talk to
Oh.
us a little bit.
Oh boy. I don't know.
Yeah, I kinda
I
put you on the
just
spot.
DJ.
Just DJ.
Yeah, yeah.
Mel
do
B,
you have
you're like the
questions?
coolest person in the world.
Oh no.
Didn't you
no.
just do a party at Blind Barber?
No, I used to do a party at
Yeah,
Blind
yeah, that's- I
Barber.
think
It
that's
was
where
called
that's-
Party Monster.
That's right. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I got to talking to you because
Yeah.
I worked on a movie called Party Monster.
Yeah, and Party
And,
Monster was
like
one
a
of my
trauma
favorite
thing.
movies, so
Yeah,
that's what it was
actually, I
based
just
off
found
of.
I just found a
Sounds like
picture
trauma.
of me. You know the one scene where he's standing on the platform and he's like money, fame, power.
yeah.
I found a picture of me standing on the platform that says Michael during a fucking behind the scenes, like they were like, because I had the same height as Macaulay Culkin, and they were adjusting the lights, so I was like his stand-in.
That
That's cool.
what a
Yeah, actually,
you what a
yeah.
light
But I
flex
also-
on us
I also-
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I'm
that's
the
sick.
same height as Macaulay Culkin.
yeah, but also I picked Michael
Me
Allen
and
up
George
from,
are the same height as him as a
Wait,
kid.
wait, wait.
I picked Michael Allen up from prison.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. So okay, hold on. So the movie is come here.
Come here, Buttercup.
Aw,
Come here.
Buttercup, we
Damn.
love
Dog.
you. Come back.
So, all right.
So set the scene for us. Let us know what you're talking about.
All right, so there was a party in New York at a Limelight, and it was called Disco 2000.
Okay.
And I had the privilege of, at a very young child, going to this party. I was maybe 12, I think, and I was at the Limelight, and they used to have all kinds of crazy shit, like, come here, people dressed up like animals. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Get up here.
There we go. Now our guests. Are
She's
here.
a star.
She is, dude.
All right. So there was this party
so the
in New
party called
York.
Limelight, and it used to be fucking. It was fucking madness.
Yeah.
They used to have this thing called like "What's My Line," and it would be a podium, and they would have like a line of like ketamine, cocaine, roofies, and whatever the fuck else, and you have to like snort it in 3 seconds. You had to say what it was. That was like just one of the things.
Oh,
they
it
had.
was like yes, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'd be
what's
good
my
at that.
line? And you would
Rules.
do a
Yeah,
line
I
on
could
stage.
do that.
They would have like sumo
couldn't.
wrestling and fucking like people dressed
would
like
know
chickens
in
swinging from the
15
ceiling,
minutes.
and it was absolute madness. So anyway, there was a guy named Angel.
Okay.
He was a drug dealer. He wore angel wings, and
Yeah.
Michael Alec owed
course.
him money, and then there was a guy named Freeze. He
Do you
came.
know anybody
Yeah.
with regular names?
He came over to the party to get his money from Michael, and then Freeze hit him in the head with a hammer, and then Michael Alec shot him up with Drano, threw him in a bathtub, and chopped him up and put him in a trash bag in a box in a living room. And then they sat in the living room for like a month until it started stinking real bad, and then they threw it in East River.
took a month
And
to
then
stink
Holy
the bag,
shit.
he was decomposing, but they didn't let the air out of the bag, so he just floated. But then they found the body, and then they asked Michael to fucking set up the owners of the nightclub.
You're
for-
not Michael in this scenario.
No.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
Mike.
That's Mike. No, this is
Different-
Mike.
different
you're
one.
moving really fast.
Yeah.
We're talking about Michael Alec, who is the guy that was portrayed by Macaulay Culkin in Party Monster.
in Party Monster.
So
Yes.
I was sort of like just hanging around there, and like all the people that threw these parties were like older, like bisexual. So it's like, okay, little boy, yeah, come on in. It's kind of fucked up, but so
Truly.
Sounds kind of fucked up, Mikey.
yeah, but it was the '90s.
It was the
So fast forward to me being an adult, I ended up like working for this guy Scott. We doing lights, and I used to I used to go to his party in New York, NASA, and then I ended up working with him, and I become a partner in the NASA
was
brand.
the
We
space
put out
program.
these T-shirts, and then he ended up doing the lighting for the club scenes in the Party Monster movie, and I was working for him. That's how I got on set. But the producer Theron, I wouldn't let him blow me, so I didn't get any credit in the movie. Hi Theron, how you doing?
Fuck you, Darren.
Whatever. It was the '90s.
It was the 90s.
Fucking no,
Good for
I
you,
mean,
Mikey, not getting blown
I mean,
by a
that's
guy.
good.
I mean, in
but
hindsight, you know,
that sounds nice. You know, like you get credit and you get a BJ. Like, come on.
It's what I'm saying. In hindsight,
you're
it's
the
like,
same
come
height
on,
as
man.
Macaulay
I'm sure.
Culkin.
I'm sure he
Do
could
it.
probably rock the mic like Rakim too. You know?
I don't think Rakim blows guy.
But anyway, so
It's like, oh, you're paying me
yeah.
to give me a
Rock him, we
blowjob?
mean
Of
no
course.
disrespect.
I mean, yeah. like, at the time, I wasn't down with the sickness, but Anyway, long story short, so we ended up filming that movie, and then they're filming a documentary about Michael Alec, and me and my friend Scott, who's a good friend of his, we went to the New York State prison to go pick him up, and me and Astro Earl, who's like a legendary like rave club kid punk scene guy from New York.
Okay. I'm gonna need like a fucking like a tree.
We need a family
Yeah.
tree.
So me and
like,
Astro
can we draw
Earl
this?
and Scotto ended up tailgating at the fucking at the prison and like just drinking like Red Bull and vodka and cranberry and like out of the prison, and they like the prison guards came out and like, yo, you got to get off the property right now or you're getting arrested.
Tailgating the
We were
prison.
tailgating the prison. So they finally come to the end of the fucking
Sounds like something I would
property,
do.
and they let Michael Alec out,
DJ the
and then we
prison
end up
party.
going. Me, him, James St. James, and
Brilliant.
Asher Earl, and a bunch of people end up going to this place called the Almond in New York and just getting fucking annihilated. Yeah, we got pretty loaded.
And that's what the movie. That was one party.
That's basically how I became. That's my association with the movie Party Monster.
Okay.
And she's doing a party called Party Monster, and then I saw
Based on
that
the
and I
movie.
inboxed her and I said, hey, blah blah blah, because at the time we were pushing our NASA clothing brand pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if like we could
like
do
I've
like
seen
a
that
collab, but it ended up not really panning out for whatever fucking reason. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't look at DMs.
Yeah,
typically.
I think whatever
Yeah.
it is. I mean,
Mel B does not check her DMs,
Yeah.
and so fast forward now. Mel B, you run a party called Party Monster.
Not anymore.
You used to.
Yes.
And what was that like? Was it did you guys play Guess Your Line in there?
They hit a head. They
We
hit a guy in the head
should've.
with a
That
hammer,
would've been
and then they killed
Sometimes
him.
after
They
hours
chopped
we would
him
do
up.
that.
yeah. That's more of an after hours game.
You never murdered anybody during the Party Monster show.
No.
If yeah.
All right, and we're back.
I'm scared now.
We asked him. I said, Mikey, what do you want to talk about when we do the pod? He goes, oh, mostly religion and science.
Religion and science, dude.
Something about a dude with a table full of drugs telling you he wants to talk to you about religion and science is just...
I couldn't tell it was on his table.
I know. Yeah, right. He literally, we walk in, I go, is there anything...
He had a microphone. He had an SM58 on that bitch. I was like, damn.
All
He's
kinds of
it's
shit.
like he does.
Fucking... What other?
I would say a good time was had by all. You know, it was a learning experience as we move on and progress. You know, having two people who've never held a microphone on a podcast
That's
would
what it comes down to.
probably not be the best idea on paper or in practicality. And we learned that, you know, and we learned that that's what it's all about. We're moving on.
George.
To be fair, having the guy who ripped a line of coke off his hand,
Rules.
and then we put a video of it on the internet, and then he saw it 12 hours later, and then invited us over to his house to do a podcast.
That was crazy.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, like I said, on paper, this should have worked.
We were rolling, you know. It was moving. It was going well. Yeah, we did mushrooms with him.
I did.
You didn't do mushrooms.
Instead of drinking my regular Red Bulls, I drank real caffeine, apparently. I had a fucking black coffee with 2 shots of espresso, dude, thinking I was like, I drink 15 Red Bulls a day. It's not going to do anything. Scared me.
Which is insane because that's the same reaction I had on mushrooms.
Yeah. I was genuinely like, you guys were eating mushrooms? I was like, oh my God. And I love mushrooms.
At one point, George goes, yeah, no, I just have anxiety if I eat mushrooms. And I turn to him and I go, yeah, I'm on that bridge now, brother. Come on.
Dude, we were walking to Mikey Madness's house, and George turns to me, and he goes, I feel like I have spiders in my stomach.
It's the coffee, dude. That shit fucked me up for like a long time.
For a dude who drinks as many Red Bulls as you do, you would think coffee would be like a walk in the park.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I don't know how you do coffee. I'm going to shit myself when I smoke a cigarette. I couldn't. There's no way I was getting coffee that morning.
I honestly thought the same thing.
I couldn't. I
was
I
good,
can't
dude.
shit in a public restroom, let alone Mikey Madness's bed.
There's no way I was shitting Mikey Madness's bed. A fucking hand would jump out of the toilet, dude. That dude's fucking apartment's a haunted house. He had screws in his fucking boots.
Oh my god!
And he almost
Play the
kicked you in the
screw
face
clip.
with them.
Fucking yeah. He goes. Yeah. He shows us his boots, and he had what drywall screws in them.
Yeah.
Puts them right in my face.
Yeah, like, hey, like he showed us. He literally was like,
literally
check
brought
this
him up
out.
here. He's like, look at these, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't love that you just put them in my face. That was crazy.
Yeah. You ever slid a guy down a bar?
Oh,
Like
like
in
in
like a cartoon?
Roadhouse.
like in
Go
Roadhouse.
Birds.
Would you say you're a cooler?
Yes, that's it.
Go
You ever
Birds.
throw a guy out of a bar like DJ Jazzy Jeff?
Yeah. By his pants and collar.
Go Birds.
Hell yeah.
But I will
Makes
tell you this. I
noise.
will tell you this. Right. So see right there, these boots. Those are
Those are
sheetrock
just
screws sticking out of my
screws.
boots.
Jesus
Yeah, they're
Christ,
sheetrock screws.
Mikey.
Yeah,
Those
because
are
motherfuckers,
sick.
Like
everybody's
that
looking at your
person.
hands. But if you tap somebody in the back of the calf with these while you're arguing with them, they're gonna be really caught off guard.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've had sheetrock screws in my pocket and been caught off guard.
Yeah,
Can you
like,
imagine
nobody
taking
likes
one of the
punctured
back of the
organs.
leg from this guy.
Nobody likes punctured organs.
He's like one good kick in the back of the leg, and you don't want to fight me.
It's like I don't think
I
I
didn't
will
even
ever
think-
wanted to
Yeah, I
fight you.
never thought.
Also, it's very funny. The bar he works at is like a bunch of finance bros. So
It's
it's,
a
funny to
fancy,
think
nice
about
place.
like bespoke pants getting stabbed by my rebar screws.
This guy's like, I was just asking for my Uber.
Yeah. My Dockers.
He said, "Is your kitchen still open?" Yeah, no, he did seem like at any moment though he could go from 0 to 100. But I liked him. He was a nice guy. He was nice to us. Gave us mushrooms.
He was quite welcoming.
That,
was
yeah,
very
dude, and
fun.
you experience this whole reality. So what if this is just a dream? And everything you learn in life, you learn as a young kid in a nursery rhyme. Row, row, row your boat. Row your boat, your vessel, your consciousness gently down the stream of consciousness. Go through life gently. Don't not too much resistance. Don't
Oh,
try
is
to
that
force
what that
it.
means?
And
Yes.
but merrily, merrily, merrily. So you do it with merriment. So it's like it's a
I'm
joyful
full of
glee
I don't know, I'm
that
blonde.
has a little bit of mischievous to it. So it's an innocent, mischievous like merriment. You know what I mean? It's like prankster type shit. So row, row, row your boat gently downstream, merrily, 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 because it's just a dream.
Honestly,
Okay.
everything you just said correlates perfectly to the first time I ate mushrooms, dude.
I just ate mushrooms before we started filming this.
That's
Oh,
all. No
wait.
way, dude.
Yeah, I did.
No
Wait,
way.
do you have
Yes, I
more?
did.
Never tell.
Let me get one.
Right there on the jar. See that little jar, the blue jar right there? On top of the speaker. Yeah, go get them.
Producer.
Go get them. Let's eat them.
Producer.
Let's eat them all right now.
Let's eat him.
Let's eat them.
Let's eat him.
Here,
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
eat them.
Are
Eat
these
them up.
vegan?
Yeah.
I'll take a little cab. You want to split a cab or something?
Yeah, no, there should be two in there.
Big, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, fucking eat it up.
Wait.
You have to eat it on
I'm
camera.
just gonna do like
Here, take a bite.
Alice in Wonderland
Yeah,
style
eat me.
and take a little nibble, you know. Oh, how do I get them out?
Yeah, dude, the first time I ate mushrooms, I ate like
Look,
way
these
too
things
many,
are
and then I
huge.
blacked out.
They're
and
cute, aren't they?
I just saw my life
Nice and
over.
cute,
and
Here,
over
yeah.
here, hold it
again.
up for the camera.
Okay.
Right now,
You
we are
want-
somewhere
you
in
want cab,
Mexico.
right?
Right now, we are somewhere in Mexico. Oh,
Thank you.
we have another guest on the show. I don't think I've introduced you to him. Right there. Shit, there's a giant fucking thing. Here, move that fucking tile right there. That's actually a piece of marble.
Okay.
But yeah,
Stow together.
right behind here. I introduce you to
Hold
my
it up.
cactus. This is Andy.
Well, Andy.
This is a what is known as a peyote cactus.
Right on.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
You want that?
Whoa.
So yeah,
No.
after this podcast, it's gonna get real interesting in
Sorry,
here.
it's all over.
Stay tuned from behind the scenes, coming live and direct from Mexico.
Chris, you want this?
You want?
The rest of that cap?
Yeah.
There you go, Mikey. Yep, that happened. That rules.
Feeding a
Okay.
man, dude.
The other little
Yeah.
bit.
Tried to give me a whole bunch of other drugs, and I was like, no, it's okay. No, thank you. I was like, no, I'm good. What was it?
Yes.
Was I standing with you when he pulled out the clay? Yeah. that
Oh
was-
yeah,
That was crazy. He pulls out this giant pack of hard clay.
yeah, like pottery clay.
It goes, you guys want some cocaine? I go, no, I think we're good. And he goes, nah, just fucking with you. It's clay.
He's like,
and,
that's a funny bit I like to do.
and then he throws it across the room, and it like, boom, like
Yeah.
almost breaks something.
I was gonna say it was like 15 pounds of clay that he just frisbees across the room.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
Just fucking, it's hilarious, right? He just fucking tossed it in his house. That was insane. That
Yeah,
was an insane moment.
He also was talking about how he doesn't do cocaine or drinks, and was drinking while he was on the podcast.
And the only way we know him is
and we
through
met
cocaine.
him. He ripped cocaine off his hand in front of us. I was like, he was saying that to me, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, for sure. Like, you totally don't drink beer right now in front of me, directly in my face.
I think the best part of the pod was me having to tell him 11 to 12 times to pull the microphone closer to his face.
That's fun, dude.
Every time he kept talking, like I would see he was talking to me, and it would just like he would just keep going.
He was getting lost in your eyes, dude.
I know, he really was. I know I had to nudge George at one point to like refocus on the pod. It was fun. It was a good time.
I checked out a little, dude. He got me. He beat me, honestly.
Yeah,
in fucking
sound
dude,
waves
in
and
like
shit.
brain rot, fucking like tweaker energy. He beat me 100%. I was like, I like tried to say one thing after like he started going off, and then I was like, all right, never mind.
Yeah,
I
dude,
was
we
like,
could not out-talk him, apparently.
No, dude. And we out-talk each other.
I know. It was really crazy. I really thought it was going to go different. But, you know, here we are.
Now that Christian has said it out loud, though, you know, I didn't really think it was going to, like, it makes sense.
Do it again.
You would do it again?
I would do it again.
It was pretty exhausting.
It should have just been the three of us.
Yeah.
Probably. I think Mel B exacerbated the situation. But I also think he was ready to kill us until he saw Mel B.
I don't know, dude, because he was like, I have a dog and stuff. Like, if you guys have allergies, like he
Yeah, he was being very nice.
like if he wants to like kill everybody, kill all of us. He doesn't care if we have allergies, you know.
No, he just doesn't want us to spray DNA all over his apartment when we
Sadly.
sneeze. It's harder to clean up.
No, Mikey Madness is a cool guy. I hope you guys like the pod. We chopped it up.
Yeah.
And okay, can we talk about after the? Is that enough, or do we need to talk more
I'm
about
sure
the pod?
it'll be great. Yeah, that's perfect.
I mean, yeah, we tried. We thought it was a good idea.
We tried. We love Mikey Madness and love Mel B. We're gonna try again probably, and Christian's gonna get mad about it, and we're gonna do it again a third time. And you know,
It'll only be the second time. So you're already assuming the second time's gonna go bad, and we'll have to do it a third
I
time.
know we're gonna try to interview tons of people from Casual Friday, and this is the problem, right? B-roll people need to live in the B-roll.
Yeah, but dude, if they hit us up, then it's like sick.
I agree. It's fun.
Also, if
Would
we
you put Joe Murdoch?
if we could,
I was gonna say we
no.
should get the Mexican kitchen staff,
Yes,
I actually am into that.
I
We could
would
film
dude. We
do
can
it
get
at
Pat
the restaurant.
Romo as a translator.
yes,
Okay, that kind of rules.
Yeah.
You're saying that like that's not a great idea.
that rules.
We could do it in the kitchen in the back.
That was an earnest suggestion.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude, if like this is earnest, genuinely. If we could fucking get a good interview out of like these crazy ass people, that it would be sick. But that's kind of on us at this point. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude, we're like modern day Vice. Whoa, man.
Yeah, let me start wearing my keffiyeh around, dude.
Yeah, no, the house did feel like the Gaza Strip a little bit. It was crazy in there.
Dude, the pool he had out there, he was like, yeah, fucking, I threw a pool party, dude. I invited a bunch of people. All these OnlyFans girls were there. Fucking, we were making content and shit in the pool. It's like that rules, dude.
Yeah, I kind of want to hang out with him for sure. Like, I think we're definitely gonna meet Mikey Madness again. We gave him tickets to the show.
He does have tickets to the show March 27th at Healing Comedy Club, Philadelphia,
man.
at 10 p.m.
I think, yeah, and you know what? Leaving there, I did feel good about the pod, though. I felt good about the pod, and then we were driving home, and I could feel every vibration in my body, and I was like,
From
"Oh
the
my
mushrooms."
god, I'm on mushrooms right now." I
Yeah.
forgot.
I
That
was like,
a fun time.
yeah, I wish I didn't drink all that coffee, dude. I was fucked up.
Yeah,
That was crazy. I was literally like, holy shit. Like, I've never, felt like that from
that's why I don't drink coffee.
caffeine.
That's why, I try to avoid drinking coffee. Anything that's gonna make me poop. I can't do it. Me and Georgie were talking about pooping the other day.
Oh,
When
dude.
you have ladies around,
Holding your farts in
you gotta
for a
hold them
long
in.
time, dude.
It sucks, dude. Brody's like, don't talk about this.
Dude, we were talking about,
Oh, you don't.
Oh,
gotta do
yeah.
that? You rip farts while you're banging your girlfriend.
oh, we weren't talking about specifically banging.
I rip
there.
farts
Oh.
all the time in front of my girlfriend. That's the best part of having a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just
we-
terrorize that bitch with fucking farts.
We,
Dude.
that's disgusting.
yeah, that's your dirtbag.
You terrorize the streets with farts, dude. How are you?
Yeah.
At least I terrorize my
That
loved
Orleans
ones with
sound
farts.
booth does
That's
get out of
that's
hand.
not my girlfriend that I call fucking, that I just said that bitch. You're a disgusting man,
You're a
Brody
piece of
Martin.
shit.
I say it
dude.
to her.
Do you ever?
Oh, that makes it better.
Lovingly.
Do you? He said, "Get the mic out of his hand." Fucking no. Me and George were talking about you can't fart when ladies are over, but like
You can try to squeak him out while you're fucking.
you guys ever had sex And I'm talking to you. Have you guys ever had sex and you're like, damn, I really have to fart. I haven't farted in 3 days. Like I haven't shit in like 3 days. You know, I'm out here shacked up. And you
That's
guys are
sick,
having.
dude. You fart like an opioid addict. That's crazy.
We're just addicted to pussy.
So I was talking to George on the way home. I'm all shroomed out. George is driving my car, and I go, "Yeah, you know what sucks when you're having sex and you gotta fart, but you're like, oh, I'm not gonna fart because what if it's a poop? But every now and then, sometimes I'll try to squeak them out while I'm having sex.
You're like, yeah, you gotta do it like while she's on top. I was like, yeah, so you can try to just shoot him straight into the mattress.
The worst is like, it's like, oh my god, that's a shit. You know, you gotta like hold it. Yeah, she's like, you okay? And you're like, no, I love when you're hitting me in the chest.
You're like, yeah, keep pushing on my stomach.
You're trying to pull it back up into your diaphragm, dude.
Yeah, dude. You hope you can just burp it out.
bridging your back on a flat bed.
You're like, you don't like this? You know that if your right leg moves a muscle, you will shit everywhere. That's why I try to have sex in between the cushions.
Where's it coming from?
Now this is podcasting, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I know. I love how we were like, those guys couldn't talk for shit. Anyway, you guys ever try to let a fart out at the same time? Just doing stand-up bits in our house.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
No, the drive home was very fun though, dude.
Well, because you got to be careful when you got to take a poop, like, and you're about to have sex, because like, you ever get. I mean, like, don't be coy.
I'm not coy.
Don't act like. I just don't like when they push on my lower belly. And you're like, if you value this relationship, you will stop what you are doing. I'm like holding the side of the cushion like as hard as I can. She's like, you like that? I go, I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna fucking shit myself.
I'm gonna shoot out of the wrong hole.
Oh man.
Saying, oh my god, I'm gonna shoot, but it's talking about shitting.
You're like, no.
So he puts a finger in your ass. You're like, no.
You're like, well, now that's gotta stay there, dude. All right, now you gotta walk with you to the fucking shower.
Let's go. Come on, time to go.
Dude, we were talking.
You're like, do not release. Do not release.
Talking about a girl putting her finger in your butt. When you got shit, but like not that bad. But like you gotta dump in there.
You're like, girl, you better not go that knuckle deep. You better not go that far.
Don't push too long.
You better not take it that far. I might have to fart. Oh, just farted.
Nice, dude.
We're with the boys right now.
It's like in your ass. It's like that painting of God touching the guy's finger.
It's like
This bitch has got a dirty ass.
Oh, she's fucking. Oh, dude.
With a turd in your asshole.
She's like, oh, you think that's sexy? That's your G spot.
She hitting your G spot. She just dirty in her fingernails.
You're like, girl. You're like, oh, it feels so good. Don't press any harder, please.
Yeah.
You'll release the dam.
Yeah. You're like, remove it very slowly. Ew.
Put
Gross,
your finger
dude.
in there and came out with a handful. Of that.
Dude, There's this.
I told you last night's dinner was amazing.
Wow, you really filled me up,
She
babe.
pulled a whole broccoli rabe right out of my asshole. Oh.
Damn, dude. Just bloody.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Just a handful of blood.
It's not because there's something wrong with me. It's because I've been hanging out with you for 3 days and having shit.
Yeah.
My stomach lining is deteriorating.
Oh my
Oh.
god, dude. There's this guy that when I was in California, this guy was disgusting, dude. He was the grossest guy I've ever met in my whole fucking life, dude. He was like, "You ever go milkshaking before?" I'm like, "No, what's that, dude?" And he goes, "Well, he's like, my dick, it's not big, but it gets hard and it stays hard." And he's like, "It stays hard for a long time." I'm like, "That's cool, dude. Thank you." And he goes, "You gotta go milkshake. That's when you're fucking a girl in her ass."
Jesus Christ.
He goes, and then she's riding you on top, and then you finish, and then you guys keep going, and then it starts leaking out like a milkshake,
Oh.
chocolate milk.
Gross.
And he goes,
That was grosser than the
I know.
shitting conversation
I know.
we just had.
and he goes, he's like, "Yeah, one time I was milkshaking, and she like stopped for a second. It was like, oh my god, does that smell me?" And he goes, "No, baby, that's us."
I'd file a... Turn the fucking camera. Turn the camera.
Oh my god.
I've literally never heard that noise come out
Me
of your
neither,
body ever
dude.
before in my whole life.
Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is also a guy who fucked a blow up doll to death.
Oh, I'm sure they were the same person. Oh my fucking
Ew, how
God.
did he fill up the blow up doll with shit?
Oh, did we ever clap in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he clapped in at the beginning when we were fucking.
I've never
recording.
you laughed so hard there that your body shot out of the chair. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You look
You're disgusting,
like
dude.
that. I don't even think he was that joyous when they told him he was in remission.
No, he was upset.
I was literally about to say that's the happiest I've ever been in my life.
He's like, that was crazy. I didn't even know those noises were capable from coming from
Neither
your
did I, dude. That was the discovery for me as well.
body. Jesus Christ almighty, dude. Yeah, so anyway, make sure you go to the bathroom before you hang out with ladies, gentlemen.
Yes, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure women have
guess
to
so.
take shits too.
But then we can never have fun conversations like this, dude.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And that's what we talked about the whole way home while I was on mushrooms. And I literally called George the next day and I go, I don't know if it was the mushrooms, but that was the funniest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
We were laughing at shooting farts into the mattress for so long.
So long, dude. I was pissing myself. That was so funny.
That shit was hilarious. Dude, fucking Mikey Madness was telling us about how he used to do like OnlyFans before OnlyFans. He's like, yeah, I would just be fucking shooting loads for gay dudes on the internet. And I was like, that's sick. And he's like, yeah, it was just like
He made the noise. It was so weird.
I was like, that's
We're literally going to make Christian go dig for clips of this guy.
I was like, that's cool. Did he do that on the podcast?
He did do that on the podcast.
Oh, I don't know. I remember he did it while we were outside smoking.
I remember because Mel B was confused. She was like, "Cum doesn't make noise."
Yeah.
Like, psh.
Oh my god.
I was like, don't disagree with this guy. He's scary.
Shit is so funny. And I have been farting like a menace lately.
That rules.
Yeah.
Thanks for that,
I
dude.
almost killed you in the sound booth at Orleans the other day. That was
I know. I got
brutal.
mad.
Yeah. That's how you know the fart was good. George got like visibly angry.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong
He was
with
angry,
you,
and
dude?
I was just, I was, I had to hunch over real low. I kept blaming it on Anna Gallagher. Anna walked by to say bye, and I'm like, oh, fucking gross.
Dude, I was fucking stinking up the punchline fucking stage before I even did comedy on it, dude.
Dude, you were farting all over the punchline stage. It was good.
We were fucking around on stage. Seamus came up to me at Raven Lounge the other day, and he was like, "What the fuck were you guys like on the other night?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, you guys were like fucked up when you were at Punchline. And I was like, no, we were not.
We just live life.
Yeah, I was like, we're just silly boys, dude. I don't know what to tell you. He was like, he like laid on you, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, people were freaking out because at one point, I like laid full like long style on George during the show while people were doing stuff, and then I'm pretty sure Peggy said that I was gonna get arrested, so I just booked it. I just took off stage like in the middle of her talking. And then
I tucked and rolled.
Yeah, and then George literally army rolled off the stage. So I could see why they thought something was wrong.
Maybe.
But they loved it. The Punchline management loved it. The staff loved it. It was cool.
On the way up to when you were going up, you went to Seamus. You went, watch this, pussy.
Yeah, we were messing with Seamus so much. He went up and did his joke, and he comes back. I go, very technical, very technical. That's how you do it, brother. That's how you do it. Fucking put on a clinic out there for him. he's like, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
So fun, dude. We had to get separated the other day.
Yeah, we physically got separated at Helium for talking the other day. We are grown-ups, and I have to stop saying that. We got in trouble the other day, and I was like, you can't be mad at us. We're just kids. They were like, Logan, you three are 30-year-old men. You are not. I go, because I feel 17.
Yeah, but only 2 of us did it.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Where were we? What do we have going on? Anything?
A lot of shit, dude. Yesterday we were talking about fucking on the way home. Other than getting fingered and shitting, we were talking about other stuff we wanted to bring up on the pod. I don't remember what it was though.
I don't fucking know anymore. God. I've hit a wall. What do we have coming up? Oh, +1 show this Thursday.
On Thursday.
This will come out after this. That'll be out after the episode, and I'll be in Asbury Park on the 30th for Power Bottom. Renan Hirschberg.
That'll be Renan, I think.
Renan.
That's a big show, dude. That's sick.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's fucking awesome.
Shout out Allie Mae for booking me down there. That's cool. Oh, you know what? I guess we could talk. I got banned from a very famous podcast in Philadelphia. Why even talk? Because it's